he's saying that Lucario Wolf is pretty iffy. So I know that she knows Lucario, so I'm gonna take her word on that one.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me.
No, and when you also think about the things that Sonic is good at, Sonic has historically been like the meme has always been like, oh yeah, look, you just want to jank some melee players, go play Sonic. Like you want to beat a Fox or a Falco quick, and like this is Wolf, but it's still a fast faller. You're still gonna get some silly stuff.
It's similar.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen Boringman at a friendly setup at locals, exclusively camping ledge and then down throw wrestling Digimon, who was our local Fox back in the day. So he's very familiar with that stuff. And laughing the whole time, having a blast.
Oh yeah, no, that is just what Parker does.
Yeah.
I love Parker, but he's
not.
No, yeah, this doesn't look like I mean, obviously it's less than a minute in, but this doesn't look like an out of practice Sonic. Like, you know, sometimes you watch someone and you're like, oh, they're not moving well. One of Boringman's strong suits has always been the fact that, like, well, some players play a lot of different characters, but they can't switch between them well. And you will see sets where Boringman will play 4 different characters, and each one looks like it's a top-level contender.
Yeah. And it's not, and they come out the gate swinging too. He's notorious for, like, he will go down 0-2 with one character and then swap to another, and then all of a sudden he's up 4 stocks to 1. It's like, when did this happen? But Ivayne did kind of sneak in there with that first stock, even though it felt like he was losing a lot of that game.
Got a quick stock, and then Sonic's just really been struggling to take this. Okay, holds onto the ledge a little bit longer. Yeah. I was expecting
and one of the things...
No, go for it.
Oh, go ahead. I was just going to say, one of the things that Sonic does have going for him is that he has a really strong throw confirms out of his up throw, but he doesn't have the world's greatest kill power. So a lot of the time he'll be getting those up throws into, like, up air or spin shot up air, but he might not necessarily be finding those early kills off of grab the way he might like.
Yeah, unless you're really able to, like, mix up your opponent's DI, it's going to be a little bit trickier. One of the, saving graces of P+, because Sonic, that was not an issue for him before. Not that, like, Sonic's kill power was ever crazy, but the combo potential into just solid guaranteed kills. Ooh, Shine? Yeah. Or not Shine, Flash.
Speaking of solid guaranteed kills, that's as guaranteed as it gets right there. Ivayne... Anytime he gets an opening, we know he's going to be getting his money's worth, and I think that's going to be really critical in the set because he's never going to struggle finding kills or getting damage. He always has those combo routes mapped out.
You said that, and during you explaining that, he took 80%, just off the bat. Ooh, actually a great short, and realized it was going to miss and needed to get back down to the ground as fast as possible.
Yeah, but good punish from Boringman. I do like how he's been using the platforms as a way to kind of approach over lasers because Sonic can get so much momentum, but it's been a little bit of a struggle for him to convert that into anything meaningful.
Yep. I think that's like one of the things so many characters complain about Wolf. They complain about the Wolf matchup, and how you deal with lasers is like such a strong part of like, do you win this or don't you? Not as a character, but as a player. And yep. Can you deal with lasers? All right, you should have a good, fun matchup. Can you not? You're gonna hate the next, like, 8 minutes.
Yeah. But usually Boringman is pretty good with the lasers, and I do think having these extra plats are going to help both with neutral and hopefully with punishment. He can get that up throw onto the platforms and then tech chase from there. And with any character he plays, Boringman is incredible at tech chasing, so... don't anticipate that being a weak point for him in this set.
I see this helping Boringman a lot, though it's not like it's a bad stage for Wolf. Wolf isn't like losing a ton with the platforms being there.
No.
Okay, no. Let's see. Edge guard? Nope. Gets clips too.
Gets back. Yeah, I am waiting. I feel like at some point Ivayne is going to start calling out. Boringman is always doing down air right after he does spring, just to get down a little quicker, but that is super punishable if the Wolf is ready.
No, it doesn't get the down smash. Does hit a back air, though.
That
was actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, we see that with Falcos, but I do not see that as a kill confirm with Wolf. That was sick.
Jab bear? Sure, I guess. Fine, why not?
He hits the shine, helps him get back, but he's not going to get anything for it.
Boringman is still struggling to kill. That'll do it, though. That'll do it. Not close enough. At 4% too.
Yeah,
Such a big.
he's so focused on getting out there. That's really
like
rough.
Obviously SD's always hurt, but it always is a little bit better when it's like, well, you SD'd, but you're at 120.
Yeah, and this was like, yeah, and he was killing Ivayne at 150. He didn't need to go as deep as he did. He was just making sure he got the job done, and then all of a sudden, he is now down a full stock instead of a little bit.
I feel that though, because earlier in the set, Wolf was living to like 150, 180 consistently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's gonna kill. 140.
Yeah. So Ivayne right now looking great. We saw that. I mean, he knows his game plan right now. He's up so much that he can afford to trade with CC and then get his openings off of Shine or grab from there. And so that makes it even harder for Boringman to bring this back, because not only does he need 3 clean stocks, but he needs to do it without trading.
This combo. Still is in advantage state. Ooh, okay. I think Boringman just was like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah,
that was some hard drift out.
Yeah, that was definitely either Turbo DI or just moving on. Yep, we're seeing Lucario here. Yeah. So, like we were saying, though, when Boringman switches, there is no warm-up period needed. He just comes out the gate swinging. So, this could be a very different game from the last 2 we just watched. If I may let
Every time Wolf starts the combo, it slows down. There we go. All right, cool.
Yeah. That was... We've been talking about it, but Ivayne's punish game is just so well flowcharted. Like, that was 104%, and at no point did I feel like he was having to make a hard read or guess what Boringman was going to do. He's just figured out, this is how I combo here, this is what I do, and now you're dead.
And it's no shade to him. Usually people talk about like, oh, like these custom combos, it's so crazy. But with Ivayne, it's just like, oh, he knows exactly what to do right now. This is practiced.
Yeah. Oh, exactly, yeah. He's doing it, and he's executing it so well throughout this tournament. But Boringman's finding a little bit of momentum. Yeah, good roll back. It is so scary to threaten Spacey Shield like that.
When he was having issues killing, like, I totally get the switch to Lucario in that case. It seems like it's going to be a little...
has the kill power in spades.
Yeah. It's going to be more consistent versus, like, Sonic may have done better in neutral, but there was multiple stocks where he could have killed him twice with a different character. Exactly. Yeah. Like there. Oh, and 94, that's the earliest we've seen a Wolf die in 2 games. And it was a totally normal percent.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a weird like knockback stacking thing there. Cardi was just floating for a sec.
Yeah, just kind of hanging out up there. But I mean, that was great for Boringman. Give him a little extra time to drift towards stage and figure out how he wanted to recover. And now anything he gets is icing on the cake, but you have to be careful.
Oh, doesn't die. I thought that was to death. Okay.
Oh my god. Incredible DI into just getting soul read by Ivayne, but
best DI
nothing you can really do about that one.
Right on top of an opponent's kill move is something I feel in my soul.
Yeah. Well, this is the no Fundies league after all. Poker had to live up to it at least a little bit. But he's given Ivayne a little bit of momentum here, and all of a sudden, this is so much closer than it was a minute ago. He's still barely in the lead with 3%, but he needs to find a way to close this stock, because we know once Ivayne gets an opening, he's not going to have any problems doing that.
Ooh, clips him, and looks like pretty bad DI on that too. Lands, bear, okay.
Yeah.
Try and stall.
One of the better edge guards we've seen so far, I think. Ivayne hasn't really been killing him off these edge guards.
Kills!
Yeah, for him to DI up. I think if he DI'd to the corner, he lives that.
It's hard, though, when it lands that high up to start with, because that was on the top plat.
Yeah, and he may have been holding up to try and get tap jump or something. I don't know if he uses tap jump, but he might have just been trying to like go up to get out of the not get side beat in the first place. But either way, this is still looking way better than the previous games right now.
Yeah, character swap is working. It's just that was rough, and puts him in a very bad position too.
Yeah,
that angle it sends at just it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, it's so scary. Okay, he pushes him off and he gets the shine. He gets nothing for it, but that one he's gonna do it.
That'll do it, and finishes out at 47%. Yeah. That looked emphatic. That was like even that last game where it was so much the two Sonic games looked pretty rough for Boringman, but that last one was just like, oh yeah, like Boringman did well, and Ivayne still is just like, okay, cool, I got this. I can match your tempo here. I got this.
Yeah, Ivayne was just playing clean.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
Yeah, I'm not
we're
exactly
rewinding a
sure
little
what we're
bit.
seeing.
Next set, which is going to be
Oh, okay,
oh,
cool.
okay. Never mind. We're getting a sneak preview of the next set, which is going to be Sneeze versus Doctor. We were worried you guys were seeing that.
Yep.
But that is going to be losers semis, and the winner of that is going to have a chance to face off against Boringman. So Doctor was obviously put into losers by Boringman in a very close Game 5 set. And then
Yeah.
Sneeze went to losers after a Game 5 set with Ivayne.
Mhm.
So they're both looking for runbacks if they can keep making their way through losers. But these two
Both.
have a pretty competitive history themselves, honestly. They go
Who
back and
come out
forth.
on top of that? I need to pull up the notes, the Suvir stats here.
Yeah, so my understanding is that Doctor usually wins, but it's typically pretty close. I believe it was Wednesday